welcome to Skybox Sports News for Week 5 of the NCAA. We make the picks and we make them count. This is the place to be to get your picks for the week of 5 in the NCAA Top 25. Okay, before we get started, I want to take a time to salute those men and women who are serving in the armed forces and veterans around the world and the country. You know, without their service, we are nothing. And we do not have the freedoms in our country that we do have. And I want to make a big, big salute to our armed forces and the Coast Guard. We can't forget the Coast Guard also. So God bless our armed forces and our veterans. Now let's go ahead and move on with the picks. But before I do, we're going to want to reiterate that we are in our drive for 1,000 subscribers to Skybox Sports News. Please like and subscribe to Skybox Sports News and share also. Those things matter when they do the calculations for the YouTube rankings and things of that sort. We want to become the place for sports picks. And please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. And we need your help. Help to do that. All right. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and get rolling. Okay. Number 14, Miami, is going to play Duke. Duke is Miami's favored by 5.5 points. You know what? They're playing at Duke. Duke is tough, a tough team. They're flying under the radar this year. You got to watch Duke. I think Duke is going to pull a upset there, and we're going to be within 5.5. They're giving 5.5 points. I'm going to take those 5.5 points, and I'm going to run to the hills or run to the swamps and make it count. So Duke will be within 5.5 points of Miami. Now number 5, USC is going to number 16, Washington State. Holy smokes, this is going to be a hell of a game. We got two ranked teams. We got a lot of that this week. But USC is just too powerful and too strong for Washington State. Those Cougars are great, but they don't have what it takes. USC is going to be able to win this one. They are favored by 4.5. They will win by 5 points. Now we got Northwestern. They are at number 10, the Wisconsin Badgers. Holy smokes. Wisconsin Badgers is favored by 14.5 points. I will take that. They are going to win by 15 points. Take it to the bank. Check, cash the check. There it is. Now we got the Commodores, Vanderbilt Commodores. A deceptive team here. They're playing up against Florida, the Gators. The Gators are number 21. They're favored by 10.5. They're playing at home. Those Gators are not as good as people think they are. They have had some real problems on that team, and I think the Commodores are going to pull an upset. They will be within 10.5 points. I'm going to take those 10.5 points, and I'm going to run with the Commodores. They will be within 10.5. Now we're going to number 18, South Florida, the Bulls. The Bulls, holy smokes. That team's been on fire. They're really good ball club. They're going up against the East Carolina Pirates. Holy smokes, the Pirates are here. Woo! I'll tell you, South Florida, they're just too tough. They're favored by 24.5. They will win by 25. Take that one there. All right. Now we got Murray State at number 17. The Louisville Cardinals. They got that Heisman Trophy QB there. Woo-wee! That's a good player right there. And they're favored by 45.5 points. You know, usually when I see stretches like that, I usually go against that. But for some reason, that Heisman Trophy winner makes me want to vote for him. Makes me want to stay with him. So I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to take the 45.5. They're going to win by 46 points. Big points against Murray State. Now we got number 7, Georgia. The Bulldogs. They're going up against the Tennessee Volunteers. Number 7 Bulldogs are favored by 7.5 points, and they will win by 8 points. So take that one. There you go. All right, cash that check. All right, here we go. Indiana. They're coming up against number 4, Penn State Nittany Lions. Roar! Holy smokes, them Lions are playing hell of a good. Number 4 in the nation. They're favored by 16.5. They will win by 17. Take that to the belly. Boom! 14.5 points. They're going to win by 16. They're going to win by 17 points. 17 points, but they're going to win by those Lady Lions. Okay, now we got Miami, Ohio at number 22, Notre Dame. Oh, it's the Fighting Irish. Oh, I remember I used to get those golden helmets when I go into Catholic Catholic school and Catholic Bible study. Got them Notre Dame helmets, Golden Dome, and the Golden Dome is going to win. They are favored by 23. They will win by 24. They're playing at home. Big stadium, over 100,000 in that stadium. At number 24, Mississippi State. At number 13, Auburn, the Tigers. Now this is a heck of a ball game. You know, this Mississippi State Bulldogs, these guys are tough. You got to watch them. Auburn, you know, they've shown some vulnerability there. They're favored by 9.5. And you know what? I don't think they got that 9.5 in them. I'm going to take Mississippi State Bulldogs. They will be within 9.5. I'm taking the points, and I'm running to the doghouse. There you go. Now we've got number 11, Ohio State Buckeyes. They're playing at Rutgers. You know, I picked against Rutgers earlier in this season, and I regretted it. This point spread is pretty big, 29.5. Rutgers is a good ball club. I think they will be within 29.5. I'm taking the points, and I'm going with Rutgers. They will be within 29.5 points of the Buckeyes. Going with Rutgers there. Now we got number 15, Oklahoma State Cowboys. They're up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Holy smokes, those Texas Tech. Lubbock, they play some good football there in Lubbock. They did last week. But Oklahoma State is another league. They're favored by 8.5. They're going to win by 9. Take them out there. Ride that horse. Favored by 9. We're going to win by 9. Favored by 8.5. Going to win by 9. Now we got number 16, the Washington Huskies. They're playing at the Oregon State Beavers. Holy smokes, you got to watch them Beavers. They got some teeth. But them Huskies, boy, they got a heck of a doggone paws on them, boys. They got sharp teeth themselves. They're favored by 26.5. They're going to win by 27. I'm going with Washington Huskies. Will win by 27 points. They will cover. Now we're going with Clemson. Number 2, the national champion Clemson Tigers, the reigning champs. They're up against number 12, Virginia Tech Hokies. This is the matchup of the week right here. This is a rematch of the ACC championship game from last year. We got us a hell of a freaking match here. A lot of people are going with the Hokies as an upset. Clemson is favored by 7.5. And I did my math. I crunched those numbers. Clemson will win by 8. Take the Clemson Tigers, national champions. Stick with them. They're going to pull it out. Oh, we got Ole Miss now. Ole Miss is going to be playing at number 1, Alabama Crimson Tide. Whoa, them Crimson Tide are tough. Ole Miss has got something in the bank, but I don't think they got enough. Crimson Tide are favored by 27.5. They will be winning by 28 points. Big ones. Take them. Take them, take them, take them. They're going with Alabama. Now we've got Northern Illinois. They're playing at San Diego State. Aztecs. Boy, they've got them obsidian knives down there. They do human sacrifice. Number 19, San Diego State. They're on a rampage lately. I'm taking them. They're favored by 12.5. They will win by 13. We're taking number 13. They're taking number 19, and they're going to win by 13. San Diego Aztecs, San Diego State. And then we have Troy. Finals game of the year, or the week. Troy is at number 25, LSU Tigers. The Tigers are favored by 19.5. They will win by 20. And those are your NCAA top 25 picks against the Vegas spread. We do it every week here at Skybox Sports News. Please make sure you like and subscribe in our drive towards 1,000 subscribers, because we want to obtain the pole position in sports picks, and you can help us do that. I want to thank you, and God bless our troops. God bless our troops out there serving overseas and here at home. Couldn't do it without them and the freedom they provide. Amen. You have a great day, and thank you. We'll see you next week on Skybox Sports News.